Hello, Virgo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of March 22nd through the 28th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And also be sure to watch your rising sign and moon sign, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. Now, I am working with the Morgan-Greer Tarot deck this week, so let's get started. First card, Virgo. Major Arcana card, the Magician. Next, the Six of Wands. Very nice, Virgo. And the Six of Cups. Nice energy here. Your directional card for the week, Dragon's Lair. Not a bad thing, Virgo. And your crystal for the week, Bloodstone. Okay, something might be draining your energy. Let me get my Bloodstone. Here's mine. There we go. And your angels of Atlantis. The message coming from Archangel Uriel, bringing in abundance, spiritual abundance. Okay, Virgo, so first glance here, you've got some great cards here, but there is an indication to be careful what you're manifesting. Be careful what you're putting out into the universe because that's the same energy that's coming back in. There possibly could be something that you dealt with in your past, possibly resurfacing is what I'm picking up. It's resurfacing again. And I'm also picking that up kind of off of your oracle cards as well. Well, taking a look at your first card here, you have the Major Arcana card, the Magician. And the Major Arcana cards show up, it's more of a big deal, as it's kind of like a life event happening. So these are pretty much like things like getting married, having a baby, buying a home, possibly moving, changing jobs, relationships coming and going. And one of the first messages when I was first taking that first glance, your cards, it was indicating with your cards to be careful what you're manifesting. Because right now, with the Magician card here, you've got the potential to really make things happen. But two things are needed with the Magician card: intention and action. And when those two things are united, that's when the real magic starts happening. So you really need to be mindful, Virgo, of what you're thinking, what your intention is, what you're putting out into the universe. The Magician card is one of really staying focused on your goals and then applying your power of manifestation. Now, the Magician card deals with three different chakras, kind of like your base, your middle, and then your crown. You first have your root chakra, that's your base, your foundation to begin with. Then you have the third chakra, that's in the middle, your navel chakra, that's your will and determination. And then you have your seventh chakra, which is your crown chakra, your direct connection with the divine. So the Magician cards got you covered from top to bottom. And this card is ruled by the planet Mercury, which has to do with communication and your perception. So looking at the card, you see the Magician, he has everything he needs as far as the elements and the tools. And then the infinity symbol or the lemniscate above the Magician's head represents that interaction of energy and matter. And then that creates indestructibility. So the Magician card here is all about your personal power, Virgo, your intention, your will and determination, and also your resourcefulness. because you'll have to gather the resources you need to meet your goals. But the universe is setting things in motion for you to be able to manifest your vision. And you do this by having intention and then taking action. And what I'm picking up once again is be careful what you're manifesting, Virgo. Has a lot to do with the law of attraction. Kind of like if you're worried and expecting the worst in a situation, that's going to be kind of what you end up with. That's what you're manifesting. And for some of you, I keep picking up, some of you are worried about something from your past showing up again. Now, your next card here is, let me get it, the Six of Wands, which is a very successful and positive card coming in. It can be for some of you that you're going to be taking some kind of leadership position. This is victory here. Now, this can be at home, this could be in a group or organization, or this could be in the workplace. You're possibly going to be taking or being in charge of something and possibly having like to inspire a whole group of people. The message that keeps coming up is that you're like a role model, almost like you're leading the way for others. Now, for some Virgos, the Six of Wands is a card of recognition. You might be getting an award or a bonus or some type of recognition and praise for your recent achievements. And this card's indicating that people will be looking to you for guidance. And this is actually right here, this is just the start, the beginning of your journey for whatever this is that I'm feeling. This is something along the lines of, let's say, something in regards to your health, where, and this is an example, where you might have had a certain health condition and you've been through it. So you know the ups and downs, the good and the bad. And you're kind of like a spokesperson, a role model, inspiring and encouraging others that are going through that very same experience. So it is something here along those lines, but it might not be a health issue, but something that you're like a spokesperson for helping people. And the Six of Wands here is Leo's fiery energy, very authoritative, very confident. And this card is ruled by Jupiter, which brings in knowledge, good luck, happiness, good fortune. But most of all, it brings in power and status. And that's what I'm picking up is happening for you this week, Virgo. The number 6 energy of this card is bringing in harmony and balance. And 6 represents like that initial success, and then kind of a chance to just kind of take a break. But it's also a sign of the work that remains to be done. And this ties into where this seems like you're a spokesperson or a role model for others. Now, your next card, Virgo, here is the Six of Cups. And this is where I'm picking up something to do with your past. So it's either you having memories of something that you experienced in the past, or I keep picking up like something you don't want to you don't want to return. You don't want it to come back that might have happened in the past. So it is possible this is health related. Now, the Six of Cups, this is a card of nostalgia. So definitely can be memories of your childhood, things that you've gone through in the past. Could be thinking about past relationships. But the Six of Cups is also a card of kindness. And looking at this card, we see all 6 cups here filled with white lilies, which is a symbol of purity and innocence. And it can also represent fertility and motherhood. So there could be possibly some kind of connection there as to what some of you are being a role model or possibly a spokesperson for in regards to that topic. Now, the Six of Cups is Scorpio's card. So it's a very intense and passionate, persevering type of energy. This card is ruled by the sun, so it is associated with your identity, your character, your personal drives. So I think it's linked with your Six of Wands card. They're both number 6 energy, so it's one of harmony and balance. But 6 also represents compassion, generosity. So I think it's once again linked with being that role model. It's something where you're using your past experience to share with others. You're inspiring them, encouraging them, getting them through the same type of experience. So this could be in regards to health. This could be something in your regular job, the field that you're in, could be something that you're volunteering for as well. Now, your numerology here for your 3 tarot cards is number 13, which reduces down to 4, which indicates stability, like a firm foundation. And for some Virgos, this is tying into whatever it is you're providing for others. That stability, that support. You're there for them. You're helping them get through whatever it is they're dealing with. Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards here. And first, you have your card for your direction for this week, and you have Dragon's Lair. And I know it looks kind of scary, but the first message that comes through is indicating that you're always protected and divinely directed, Virgo. So, not to worry with this card. Now, for some Virgos, you have this like internal warning system that lets you know when things are kind of off balance. Now, with this card, it's an indication that you might be going into what's considered a dangerous territory or an area, something of that. You might be speaking at an event. So it's indicating to be aware of your surroundings. So maybe some of you are traveling, possibly going to areas that you don't know, you're not familiar with. You don't know if it's good or a dangerous area. And I keep picking up you're speaking in front of a group. But also with the Dragon's Lair card, the dangerous territory you could be entering into is something that's very challenging to you. Maybe it brings up something that's painful here from your past, but it's necessary to share this information. As I keep picking up, you're kind of like a speaker. You're in front of people. You're inspiring them with your experience, and people are really relating to what you have to say. So the Dragon's Lair card is indicating a new experience is calling to you, and one that's going to kind of test your courage. But the choice is completely yours. So whatever this is in regards to, it might bring up some painful memories from the past. And that kind of ties into this Six of Cups card. There's something that you really don't want to have come back from the past, but might be necessary to share for people that are going through the same thing. Now, your angels and guides have suggested and selected the bloodstone crystal for you this week, Virgo. It's a very strong sign for you this week that it's time for you to really start looking after yourself. So, meditating with this crystal to try to ground and detox your physical body as well as your spiritual energy is what they're indicating. You already have a lot of number 6 energy in your reading, which is indicating harmony and balance. But your angels and guides are indicating this crystal for a reason. So there might be something hidden that's out of balance. Oh, they're bringing me back to this card, your Dragon's Lair card. Look at what's in here. Something might be hidden that's out of balance for some of you. Something lurking. So something might be possibly hidden. So the bloodstone crystal message is pretty much about eating in moderation, choose foods that are going to nourish and ground you. It's indicating, are you drinking enough water? Are you focused on what you're breathing in? This is a very strong sign to be detoxing your body. Start making some changes, Virgo. If you know this resonates with you, and there might be something hidden. But for the Virgos that really resonate with being a role model or up in front of a group sharing your experiences for the common good of who you're speaking to, you might be getting too drained from the other people's energies, especially if this is in regards to a health situation. So you need to shield your energy from that. And that might be why your angels and guides are suggesting the bloodstone crystal to help you get detoxed from being up against that much of what I'm going to call a very draining energy. Now, your angels of Atlantis message is coming in from Uriel and it's bringing in abundance. Now, this is tying into your Six of Wands card. And this is Archangel Uriel bringing in abundance to your life at this very moment this week, especially with what you have to share here, Virgo. This is indicating to be filled with gratitude for the abundance that's going to be coming in. And this kind of abundance is more spiritual. It's from spirit, source energy, the one consciousness, whatever name you give to that all is one. So, in summary, here for your week, Virgo, you're starting off with the major arcana card, the Magician, which is an indication that there's some type of major change possibly coming in for you this week. And you have the power, the potential to make a difference and make things happen. So, Virgo, I think you're really manifesting like a new direction for yourself this week. This is all about your personal power, your intention, taking action, making something happen. And then you have the Six of Wands, which is a card of success. It's being honored. And I keep picking up that you're going to be a role model, like in front of people, inspiring them. So possibly for some Virgo individuals, you're going to be in some type of spokesperson, maybe possibly for a cause. Maybe it could be something that you yourself had to deal with in the past, and you're sharing your experience. And by doing so, you're helping so many others, inspiring them, giving them hope. So the Six of Wands is a very successful card indicating some type of recognition. So for some Virgos, you might also be going into some type of leadership position where you're in charge of a group. And then you have the Six of Cups, in which I was picking up that you're experiencing memories from the past. There's something in the past that you really don't want to resurface, but possibly for the work that you're doing, if you're helping others, you're sharing those experiences, as painful as they might be. You're sharing it with others as they're going through something that you've been through. So this could be something health related, could be in regards to your job, maybe how you got to the position that you're in. It could be that you're volunteering for a group or organization and you're in front of the group sharing your experience. That's going to help give hope and inspire others. And then your directional card for the week is Dragon's Lair, which is indicating that you're going off like in a new territory, a new direction. And I think the dangerous part of what this card was indicating is that it might bring back certain memories, certain experiences, but by sharing those experiences, you are really helping others, Virgo. And your angels and guides are indicating the bloodstone crystal. This is a strong indication to be concerned for your health. So for some Virgos, you need to pay attention. Pay attention to what you're eating, drinking, breathing in, all of those things, as something might be out of whack and off balance. Something hidden. Now, for other Virgos, this has got to do with detoxing from the energies that you're coming up against, especially for the ones that are in this leadership position where you're helping others. The energy around you that you're helping and inspiring might be a very draining energy. So meditating with the bloodstone crystal can help you get back on track. Just Take a special note, Virgo, to try to shield your energy from other energies that are very draining. So, Virgo, you've got some really great cards and energy. You've got the Magician card, where you have the potential to make things happen for you. You have a vision, and you're taking some action to make things happen. You've got spiritual abundance coming in from Archangel Uriel. And for some of you, you're going to end up being in a very successful leadership role. And for some of you, this is being a spokesperson or a role model for others. Lots of number 6 energy in your numerology. And your 3 cards was number 4 for your numerology. So it's putting stability, helping people to get that stability back in place. So be sure to get the bloodstone crystal so that you can meditate with it to keep the draining energy at bay. And your Dragon's Lair card is just indicating new territory, which might seem odd at first, maybe drudge up some old memories, but it's all for the greater good. So, very good energy for you this week, Virgo, as this is an indication that this week you are in a position where you're helping others. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. For private readings with me, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Virgo family.